Gillian, Ralph from K-Rock Radio.
How you doing?
Very well. How are you?
I'm glad there's shade.
Me too. It's hot out here. I just asking David, I wanted to ask you, what are the challenges for you as an actress to come back to a role that you haven't visited in 5 or 6 years? Does it pose a certain challenge to have to re-inhabit that character? Was it difficult for you at all?
It was. I think I've spoken about this so much that you guys may be kind of tired of hearing it, but
Yeah, they're tired of hearing from you. Yeah, that's the problem.
You know, I think part of it was that I've spent such a long time trying to just kind of get her out of my brain in order to be able to focus on doing different things, so that whenever a Scullyism would come up while I was doing something else, there was part of my brain that went, stop it, you know, do something different. But now, and then trying to recall that again in order to bring her back to life, I found a lot more challenging than I'd had anticipated. I got quite complacent about it.
Did you find your personal experiences that have happened in the past 6 or so years had colored her when you brought her back to the screen? I mean, Dave was talking about the fact that everyone's sort of aged and we've all matured and the fans have matured. Did you apply any of that to your performance?
Sure, absolutely. I mean, I think I've, obviously clearly gotten older over time, but a lot of it was actually built into the script itself. That it was actually, it was built into the script. You know, the weight of the years that have passed is very much present, and it's present in the film that you'll see as well. And I think it's as strong as another character.
I also, when I was talking to David earlier, I said you've done so much great work since the X-Files. I mean, Bleak House, I wouldn't miss it. But do you ever get a chance? I know you're busy, negotiating your career and dealing with all that stuff. Do you ever get a chance to sit back and say it's kind of cool that I have created a character that will live on with the fans forever and ever, an iconic TV and bringing to life? It's kind of cool.
Absolutely. I mean, I've been aware for a long time of how appreciative I should be and how grateful I am to have had the opportunity, and not least of which to be able to play somebody that you actually like being with or like being on a day-to-day basis for so many years. That doesn't happen very often, and it was a huge pleasure to spend that time in her shoes, and also to be a part of something that was as iconic and influential as this series was.
I have women in my own life who said how much Scully influenced them in the work that they do and the way they live their lives. I mean, does that ever play on your mind at all? Do you ever feel?
No, it doesn't play. I mean, it plays on my mind when I receive a letter or an email from somebody that says, I just graduated from medical school because of Scully, or I just did something that I wouldn't have been able to do unless Scully was there to inspire me. And
that's pretty cool.
That's so cool. That's the coolest thing of all.
Well, congratulations. Enjoy your night.